Hey guys, it's Samurai. Welcome back to Jurassic World, the game, one life series where if a dinosaur dies, it dies for good. And the first thing we are going to do in this episode is collect the final couple of rewards from the T-Rexmas event. There is one more, and that is happening, I think, in 20 hours. But we're not going to receive that just yet, because despite it being Christmas Day now, where I am, it just hasn't ticked over yet for, I suppose, the majority of the world. Anyways, getting back to One Life, what did we do in the last episode? Do you guys remember? Because I remember well. I remember very, very well. In fact, last episode may have been one of the best that we have ever done on this series, because not only did we lose very few important creatures, we gained this guy right here, the SUPRANNOTITAN. Now, the SUPRANNOTITAN is a super rare carnivore hybrid made from the Supersaurus and Tyrannotitan. Now, if you guys didn't know, if you guys are newer players, long ago the SUPRANNOTITAN used to be the single best creature. Well, it was one of the best because it was cheap at only, I think it was 11,000 DNA. How much would I get? Yeah, 11,000 DNA. 11,900 or 800 DNA. It was super strong at level 40. And it was made out of things that you could very easily get. Nowadays, of course, that is no longer the truth because the Tyrannotitan is locked behind Amber. And I think the Supersaurus is 2, if I were to check. Or is it? Yeah, the Supersaurus is 2. I'm pretty sure there's a Supersaurus pack, though. I do remember that. But that is unimportant because we have it now. We have a level 10. If you guys didn't remember, it came from a pack. We're very lucky to get this. It was a 15% chance. But at level 10, the SUPRANNOTITAN has 910 health and 314 attack, making it our second best creature, I believe, next to Pterodactylus. And we get our next creature over here, Parasaurolophus. I mean, nothing really all that special, another herbivore. I will level it up to level 10 because I am also, like, nowadays I'm not really lacking in food anymore. As you can see, I have 1,300,000, and we're going to get more. And finally, the Alangosaurus, because we can never get enough of these guys. I just need more. I already have some level 20s. I just need more. And I'm just going to head into the prize drop because, as you can see, look at that. Food for DNA. This is a great trade, especially right now. I don't spend that much DNA. I need the food. So I'll be buying 20 of these tickets. Absolutely no questions asked. I mean, we've gotten most of the things that I wanted to do. There are a few more. And one of them is going to be in the top right corner over here. As you can see, I have 13,255 loyalty points. That means that we can get a solid gold pack. And the solid gold pack has a great chance of giving us a land or a Jurassic creature, which I totally need. If it's an aquatic or a Cenozoic, unfortunately, those things are fairly useless to me right now. So don't be. Be a land creature. I see DNA. Yes, it is Prestosuchus. Wonderful. That is another ridiculously good addition. I'm just gonna, well, no, I'm not gonna hatch that thing right away. What I'm gonna do is put in like a Diploculus in here, and then I'll put Prestosuchus in here. So that, you guys are certainly going to see that in the next episode. That's so exciting. That is so amazing. And finally, the Amber market, where we have 114,000 Amber. Now, I have a few options. Of course, I could go into here and go buy this pack, and it gives me a 20% chance of a flock. But I think I want to guarantee me getting a flock, because as you all know, Amber is pretty hard to get. The only reason why I have this much is because one of the, I think the 9th day of the Christmas calendar advent, or that Christmas advent calendar, it gave you 90,000 Amber for free. So that's very crazy. So I think I'll save up my first 150,000 for a flock guarantee. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Now let's get started with today's actual episode, shall we? This mission that we are sitting on right now is have 3 dinosaurs at level 40. Now, as you can probably tell, it's a little bit of a struggle for us to keep things at level 40 because, of course, they die. If the things didn't die, then I would have a Majungasaurus at level 40 already. I would have like a Triceratops at level 40 already. A lot of things would be a lot easier if the creatures in this series didn't die. However, we can totally make this right now. And the creature that I'm choosing is Diplocalus for a couple of reasons. Now, number one, I don't have to buy any. I've already gotten all of the ones that I need for a level 40. But my second reason is that the Irritator is something that I've already unlocked and is currently level 20 right now. Those two will fuse together to make Diplotator, and I totally need that creature. And that creature is going to form the backbone of my strategy for survival in this series. So that is going to be a level 40 Diplocalus. Now I'm going to need to keep this guy alive, so I'm going to make sure that it stays out of harm's way, because despite being a level 40, it's still a common. 284 health and 73 attack is nothing special. If this thing goes out, we are going to be set back quite a lot of resources, so we don't want that. So that is going to be our first level 40 out of the two that we need to make. And the second, well, I mean, I can pick anything really. Let's just take like the easy route. Yeah, let's go for what's easy and not necessarily what is the perfect play. And we're going to get a level 40 Triceratops because it costs the least DNA. So I've already gotten 3. I'm going to get all 8. Now the Triceratops, beyond just being a common creature, it makes Stegoceratops, of course. I don't know how far away that thing is going to be for me in this profile, but the main thing that I'm like fairly excited about is how much coin this thing can produce. With a level 40, since it makes coins every 5 minutes, it's a pretty decent creature if you play the game a lot. Which, if you guys know me, means it's not a good creature for me, because I don't play the game a lot. But that's alright. Let me just evolve this guy, and I'll see you when this guy is level 40. And that is going to be a level 40 Triceratops, which has 274 health, 70 attack. It is obviously not good, considering it is just a common. But this thing is going to be... It's going to be useful in 2 senses. Number one, right now, since I am so far away from the heroic, you need to be, I think, level 46 to unlock heroics. That is miles away. Right now, I'm like level 25. So yeah, I'm not going to get that for a pretty long time. The importance of Triceratops right now is a coin producer and also completing that mission, which is always great. Now let's get Owen's mission. Oh yeah, that's just too easy. I've already done that, Owen. You think I'm a novice park builder? This one says feed 3 herbivores and 2 amphibians. This one is have 3 little fossil gift shops. I can do that. I can totally do that. Can I get another one? No, I would have to go into the shop. So little fossils, there you are. Boom, boom, and they don't cost very much, like these buildings. I feel like these will make their money back quite easily. And also this season pass is absolutely goated. Apparently this Pyroraptor is really good. And that means that I should totally try and get it if I can. Now, I don't know if I am going to be able to get 2. Considering the event requires me to use the thing every single time. And if it dies, I'm in deep trouble. But we can try. One can try. One can hope. One can dream. One can try. So I will be trying to get at least 1. I think that's the goal. The little fossils are being built right now. I'm going to feed my 3 herbivores. Now, which herbivores do I have to feed? Aha! The Pelicaminus. So that is going to be the 3. And 2 amphibians with bonus of 2% or higher. Are you higher? You are. But you are not things that I can feed, unfortunately. I'm going to feed you. And... oh dear, it would appear as though my amphibians are already satiated. Well, let's just grab another Diplocalus, shall we? Let's do that. I mean, anything for the mission. I don't really care about the bucks right now. Now it's 3%. Okay, now I can feed you. And is that mission... I need another one. One more Lumuskeles then for the road. Go in here, we feed that guy. And there is the mission from Barry. It was a little bit more long-winded than I thought it would be, but that's okay. And Hoskins, collect from a triple crown with that. And this one says, collect for... okay, so that is going to come along with time. This is going to come along with time because As soon as I complete battle stage 23, we'll be on our way, which means that we are done for the progress for today. Let's just stick something in here, shall we? There are lots of options. I think I am leaning towards just putting in the Alangosaurus. I bought a few of these guys when I think everything was like % off. Hybrid dinosaurs, 15% off in the market. Well, I would love to buy some more Alangosauruses. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'll buy 3. As a matter of fact, I'll buy a 4th. I just have so many of these creatures. I think I'm going to max out the enclosure. I think that's going to be the play. I've got 6 already right now. And more are on the way. So, that is going to be it for the new progress and everything for now. Let's get into the battles. So this is going to be battle stage 23. That is the quest. We have to do this. And this is a battle where the SUPRANNOTITAN can absolutely shine. I mean, look at it. It is so strong. This is our new addition, of course. Ophicodon. Dead. In comes the Tyrannotitan. This is like this is father versus child or something. Like Tyrannotitan is one half of the that was used to create the SUPRANNOTITAN, and the Tyrannotitan is now dead. Okay, now in comes Irritator, big bad Irritator, full on level 30 Irritator with 3 turns. This thing is a force to be reckoned with. Get this, it goes for nothing. It just knows, it just knows. It just knows it's over. It just knows. It has 3 again. Is it going to go for 3? I have nothing, by the way. Oh, look, it goes for 3. How much damage do you do? Half. So, like, the thing about these creatures is, like, when you get lucky in this series, you get so lucky. Look at it. Being able to get lucky once or twice, like, for example, getting that Pterodactylus first try instead of some random aquatic creature would be an absolute nightmare, by the way. Getting the SUPRANNOTITAN and then getting this Prestosutras, the luck builds more luck. The luck allows me to, for example, I just did battle stage 23, so this mission is going to be satisfied for now, so I'm waiting on little fossils. It allows me to do more battle events. For example, if I want to do, well, okay, this one's not really an option. Take a look at that team. How am I supposed to beat this with only carnivores? Like, for example, if I want to do this event, I can because I have Pterodactylus, and that is going to give me a 15% chance of Pteranodon Gen 2. I don't think it's worth it. This could be, but unfortunately I only have carnivores and there is a Meteorynchus staring me down, so I'm not going to go and fight into that, which leaves Super Rare Rumble, which again is possible, but a little bit scary. So let's steer away from that. Let's go to Avian Ancestors, where I am pretty much certain that the win is mine. And we can go in with Carniraptor and 2 Guanlongs to start. So Carniraptor is also a very powerful creature. I'm also very glad I got this guy. I don't know if I'm lucky because I'm pretty sure that hybrid, I'm pretty sure it was like Alangosaurus, Carniraptor, and SUPRANNOTITAN or Spinoraptor anyways. So it was the middle pick, not the creme of the crop, but still pretty good. It's nigh invincible in situations like these, so it's very, very useful. The Gallimimus comes in, and as you can see, like, we're very, very quickly forming the team identity for One Life. So in Site H, I would use 3 creatures that are similarly or strength to the enemy team, or maybe like slightly worse. I always try to use slightly worse because I just have like a pet peeve with using my best creatures. I just can't do it to myself. But in One Life, as you can see, it's kind of not an issue for me to just go ahead and use 1 really good creature and then 2 kind of bad creatures in order to balance it out. Now in this fight, that just sucks. That really sucks. Well, I think I'm gonna have to sacrifice a Guanlong, because unless I want to risk, like, if I place the Velociraptor Gen 2 in here and it dies, it's really, really bad. If I put like the level 10 Dilophosaurus definitely doesn't survive 1 hit from Allosaurus. Velociraptor Gen 2, okay, you know what? I think I can do it without dying. I think I can. So the plan here is very simply to fodder off the Guanlong if things go wrong. If things go right, I can keep the Guanlong. That's looking quite bad. Do I think it blocked? I don't think it blocked. I really don't. I don't think it blocks. It blocks. That's a bit of a waste now. Oh, that's a big waste. Oh, that's a big waste. I might as well have started Guanlong then. Well. Well. See, this is kind of scary now. This is kind of scary now. This is my level 30 Alangosaurus that's on the line. This thing is not as invincible as Carnaraptor. This is also a much harder battle. It's going to go for 2, so I'm going to be alright. Right, so this turn you have 4. If you go for 4 here, I think I can go for the kill. Oh, nothing. Okay. I think that Velociraptor Gen 2 is going to have to die. I think it's time, buddy. I think it's time. I'm alive. Can I survive? I can. Wait, I think I've saved it. Now, if you go for 6 here, I saved it. I'm alive. I'm so alive. Alright, so out comes Alangosaurus once again. So we kill you, and then I can definitely survive 1 hit. I can even survive 2, but let's not take that risk. Just in case I make a miscalculation and we lose Alangosaurus. That would be bad. That is a level 30. Do keep in mind. Now you going for nothing. That's a little scary. It was never going to go for 4 blocks. None of these events have bots that will go for 4 block. I think the 4 block bots they belong in the aquatic events. So we will keep that in mind. But in that battle, unfortunately, we do lose a Guanlong. So I am going to have to sell one. And this is all because we don't have Majungasauruses here. So I am losing a lot of DNA. And this final battle is so difficult. Hello. Monolophosaurus, Irritator, Giganotosaurus. My goodness. Okay, let's buy you back. I need something that can tank the Monolophosaurus and survive, and a Guanlong in order to sacrifice, I suppose. And the SUPRANNOTITAN is obviously going to do all the killing. Let's do it. Now I think that you're gonna go for 2 attack. You just have to go for block on the first creature. You can't not. There we go. It goes for 2 here. This is great. This is exactly what we want. Now you're going to go for 2 again. You're not. You're going to go for 1, and that means I should run off here. Now you're going to go for 3, and I am going to have, I think, 6. So I'm in a very good spot. There we go. It's 1. I've had to sacrifice the Guanlongs, so I no longer have Guanlongs. But at this point, I think we've just got the game in the bag. I can tank 2 hits from Irritator, no problem. I can tank 2 hits from Giga, no problem. Like, can you just see the difference in strength? Like the Monolophosaurus has 600 something health, and it also has 200 attack. It's like twice as strong as Irritator. How insane is that? I think that's 6 then. Now again, 3 hits. It's a lot of damage, but it doesn't phase me. Not one bit. I think it's 600. Regardless, it goes for 5 anyways. So we're never really going to find out, are we? So that's going to kill it 1 extra, and I'm just going to go for 2 and 2, because there's absolutely no world that I could possibly die to a Giga. A Giga is a tank. 476 health, 122 attack. You are not a threat. It goes for nothing. That doesn't matter, because even if it has 4 blocks, we won. So that is just the power of SUPRANNOTITAN. I think I still have to sacrifice 1 or 2 meat shields every single time, which means I need to come prepared. But that is the Avian Ancestors pack, and it's going to give us a legendary. It's going to give us a Therizinosaurus. Yes, Therizinosaurus. Avian Ancestors, I think, has like a 15% chance of giving you either a Uteranus or a Tarbosaurus, which is super good. It's better than a lot of monthly events, which is utterly insane. But the Therizinosaurus is good too. Absolutely, I'm going to hatch that because I currently have a level 10, and getting another one, well, that is certainly going to help. We can get to level 20, or we can keep them both at level 10 and have two very strong meat shields. Look at that health. What is killing that thing? I don't know, you tell me. But I think with that all done, I think this is a pretty good point to end this video. So, as I put this Alangosaurus in the evolution chamber, if you guys have enjoyed today's episode of Jurassic World the Game One Life, please do remember to like and subscribe. And as always, I've been Sanrak, and I'll see you all in future streams and videos. Bye.